The Rohingya are one of Myanmar's many ethnic minorities, and they say they are descendants of Arab traders and other groups who have been there in the region for generations. But Myanmar's government denies them citizenship and sees them as illegal immigrants from Bangladesh, a common attitude among many Burmese people. The predominantly Theravada Buddhist country has a long history of communal mistrust amongst the Muslim Rohingya of the Rakhine state, which was allowed to simmer and was at times exploited under decades of military rule and crackdown on the Rohingya people of Myanmar. About 1 million Muslim Rohingya are estimated to live in the western Rakhine state, where they are a sizable minority. An outbreak there of communal violence in 2012 saw more than 100,000 people displaced, and tens of thousands of Rohingya remain in the decrepit camps where their travel is restricted and they are shielded and held from the public eye and media. Hundreds of thousands of undocumented Rohingya already live in Bangladesh and neighboring South Asian countries. As they are not wanted in their own country, they are one of the, if not the most unwanted ethnic group on the face of the planet. Myanmar has been denying the Rohingya people citizenship for decades. However, in addition, freedom to travel and the access of education are also barred from the Rohingya people. They also face persecution on mass proportions. Gang rape, mass killings, brutal beatings, and the burning of entire villages are also many issues that the Rohingya face in their home country of Myanmar. The government sees no evidence of violence against the Rohingya and definitely does not recognize an ethnic cleansing happening in their own country. The Muslim minority Rohingya people have been living in the Rakhine region of Burma since the 12th century. However, they have been facing mass persecution since the secession of the British from Burma in the late 1940s, but the crisis began to reach its worst point in 2015 when entire villages were set on fire and children, men, and women alike were all burned down in their homes. Since the early 20th century, the Rohingya people of Myanmar have been facing what is known as an ethnic cleansing, or in other terms, a genocide, where the Myanmar government has wanted to eradicate the Rohingya people from the face of the earth entirely. With this in mind, what does the Rohingya refugee population look like? Up to 60% of new arrivals are children, and 30% are children under the age of 5 years old. The needs on this ground are vast. 15 million food rations are required every month. 150,000 women and children alike need treatment for malnutrition, and 320,000 refugees need immediate access to clean water and sanitation. In total, over 3,000 cubic liters of safe water are needed every day just to sustain these refugees, not to mention giving them a quality of life that they deserve. According to the Declaration of Human Rights, the freedom from discrimination is being taken away from the Rohingya people each and every day they spend in the Rakhine state or Myanmar in general. Discrimination is defined as the unjust or prejudicial treatment of different categories of people or things, especially on the grounds of race, age, or sex. Freedom from discrimination is a human right that is violated in all parts of the world. Think about discrimination you have seen in America, and even in your school. So now that you know a little bit in regards to the plight of the Rohingya, what can you do to help? First and foremost, advocation is key. To advocate for a cause is directly correlative to finding its solution. Secondly, educating the youth of today is also extremely important. To have an educated youth population, especially in high school, regarding globally oriented issues will build for a more globally aware population for generations to come. And furthermore, it will help dispel ignorance from. And lastly, joining international and local level organizations is a great way to advocate for issues that you are passionate about. Operation Wisdom, for example, has raised over $2,000 for the Partners Relief and Development for the hashtag Save the Rohingya Fund. We have done this through selling and campaigning our annual T-shirt fast, which this year focuses on the Rohingya minority and refugees in Bangladesh and Myanmar. The Partners Relief and Development is a charity organization that works to bring protection to people. Always remember, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish. We can all come together to fight against discrimination and advocate for the rights of the Rohingya people and refugees in the Rakhine state of Myanmar and Bangladesh. Together, we can all slowly make a difference in the lives of the Rohingya refugees.